Forget the creams, forget the pills. The real anti-aging secret is food. Today, I'll show you 5 everyday foods that can fire up your body's natural collagen factory and make you look and feel years younger.
We've all been told that a decline in vitality, sagging skin, and aching joints are just an inevitable part of getting older. We accept it, we buy expensive creams, and we feel like there's not much more we can do. But what if I told you that the secret to reclaiming your youthful glow from within, to achieving firmer skin and more flexible joints, isn't in the products you put on your body, but in the foods you put into it? What if you could genuinely rejuvenate yourself, not just in appearance, but in how you feel, simply by eating certain delicious, nourishing foods? Today, we're going to uncover that secret. With over 2 decades of guiding individuals toward optimal health in their senior years, I've had the privilege of witnessing how transformative smart dietary choices can be. For so many, the key to reversing some of the most common signs of aging lies in understanding and boosting their body's natural production of a vital protein called collagen. My goal today is to help you understand what collagen really is, and more importantly, to show you 5 delicious, easy-to-find foods you can eat to naturally supercharge your body's collagen production. This isn't about quick fixes. It's about empowering you to build a stronger, more youthful foundation from the inside out. Before we dive into the list of foods that can truly make a difference, it's crucial to understand a little bit about what collagen is and why its role becomes so incredibly important, especially for us after the age of 60. Think of your body as a magnificent complex building. Collagen isn't just one component. It's the very foundation, the durable steel cables, the scaffolding and the cement that holds everything together. It's an abundant protein, so prevalent that it makes up a remarkable 75% of your skin structure. But its influence doesn't stop there. Collagen is the main component of your bones, providing them with strength and density. It forms the smooth cartilage that cushions your joints, allowing for fluid, pain-free movement. It's what gives your tendons and ligaments their flexibility and resilience. In essence, collagen is the protein that defines your body's structure, integrity, and useful appearance from the inside out. When we're in our 20s and 30s, our bodies are collagen factories working at peak performance. We produce collagen in abundance, keeping our skin firm and plump, our hair and nails strong, and our joints moving without a second thought. This is the period of our lives when we take all of that for granted. But a natural biological process begins to unfold. Starting around our mid-20s, our body's ability to produce new collagen begins to slow down. It's a gradual, almost imperceptible decline at first. However, as we pass the age of 60, this decline accelerates significantly. We're not just producing less collagen. The collagen we do have is more likely to break down and become fragmented, losing its strength and elasticity. This is precisely why we see the signs of aging we're all so familiar with. The loss of elasticity in the skin, which was once supported by a dense, healthy network of collagen fibers, leads to the formation of wrinkles and a less firm, more crepey texture. In our joints, the protective cartilage, that collagen-rich cushion, thins out, causing bones to rub against each other. This is the root cause of the stiffness, discomfort, and chronic pain that can limit our mobility and enthusiasm for life. Our bones, which rely on collagen for their structural integrity, can become weaker and more brittle, increasing our risk of fractures. Even our hair can become thinner and more fragile as the collagen in our hair follicles diminishes. So, you see, this isn't just a cosmetic issue. The decline of collagen isn't something that can be fixed with a topical cream or a magic serum alone. We need to go deeper. We need to nourish the collagen factory inside our bodies, providing it with the high-quality raw materials it needs to continue its work. By understanding this process, we move from being passive observers of our own aging to being active participants. We can influence this natural decline by making smart, informed choices about what we eat. We can provide our bodies with the essential amino acids, vitamins, and minerals required to stimulate and support collagen synthesis. This isn't just about slowing down the aging process, it's about empowering ourselves to build a stronger, more youthful foundation from the inside out. ensuring that our golden years are not defined by discomfort, but by continued vibrancy and a joyful sense of well-being. And that's exactly what we're going to tackle in the next part of this video. We've established that the natural decline of collagen is a biological reality. It's an unstoppable process, much like time itself. However, what if I told you that for many of us, this decline is happening much faster than it should? What if some of our common habits, choices, and even foods are actively sabotaging our body's ability to create and maintain collagen, making us look and feel older long before our time? This isn't about placing blame. It's about gaining awareness so we can change these patterns and protect the collagen we still have. One of the biggest culprits, and perhaps the most surprising to many, is the sugar trap. Most of us know that excess sugar isn't good for our waistline, but few realize the devastating impact it has on our collagen. When we consume too much sugar, a process called glycation occurs. In simple terms, sugar molecules attach themselves to our collagen fibers, creating something called advanced glycation end products, or AGEs. Think of it like this. Healthy collagen fibers are flexible, strong, and resilient like a brand new elastic band. But when sugar latches onto them, it makes them stiff, brittle, and rigid like an old dried out rubber band that snaps easily. This process makes our skin lose its elasticity and contributes significantly to the breakdown of cartilage in our joints. This isn't just about the candy and soda, it's also about the hidden sugars in processed foods, white bread, and pastries that many seniors consume daily.
Finally, a critical mistake many people make is a diet lacking in essential collagen-building nutrients. Your body needs a number of specific raw materials to produce collagen, and if you're not providing them, the collagen factory simply can't do its job. We've already discussed what the building blocks are, amino acids, but it also needs coactors like vitamin C, zinc, and copper to successfully synthesize collagen. A diet that relies heavily on processed foods, which are often nutrient poor, fails to provide these vital components. So while you might think you're eating enough, a lack of variety of fresh fruits, vegetables, and quality protein sources is a major reason why your body's collagen production might be grinding to a halt. This isn't about eating perfectly, but about a common pitfall of a diet that is convenient but lacks the rich nutrient density that our aging bodies desperately need. Understanding these pitfalls, the hidden dangers of sugar, the cumulative damage of the sun, and the consequences of a nutrient-poor diet is the first step toward taking back control. It's about changing a mindset from "I'm just getting older" to "I can actively protect and support my body." In the next part, we'll shift our focus from these mistakes to the specific, actionable solutions that will help you reverse this damage and build a stronger, more resilient body from the inside out. Now that we've identified the common mistakes that can accelerate collagen loss, it's time to shift our focus entirely to the good news. Building a diet that supports a happy, healthy, and youthful body is not only possible, but also deeply delicious and satisfying. The key is to prioritize whole, unprocessed foods that are rich in the very nutrients our collagen factory desperately needs. This isn't a restrictive diet, it's a menu of delicious choices that work with your body. Here are 5 fantastic food categories you should wholeheartedly embrace to soothe your joints, firm your skin, and reclaim your vitality. First on our list is a foundational food, a true collagen superfood, bone broth. This isn't just a trend, it's a timeless remedy made by simmering animal bones for hours. Bone broth is a rich source of not just collagen, but also gelatin and a multitude of essential amino acids like glycine and proline. Think of these as the primary building blocks that your body needs to construct its own new collagen fibers. As we get older, our digestive system can become less efficient at breaking down complex proteins. Bone broth, however, is essentially pre-digested collagen, making it incredibly easy for your body to absorb and utilize these vital nutrients. A warm cup of bone broth in the morning or using it as a base for your soups and stews is one of the most effective and gentle ways to supply your body with the raw materials it needs to repair and rebuild. Next, we turn to salmon and other fatty fish. These foods offer a powerful 1-2 punch for your collagen health. The first punch is the high-quality protein they provide. Remember, protein is made of amino acids, the building blocks we just talked about. Unlike processed meats, which can be difficult to digest and filled with harmful additives, fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines offer a pure, easily digestible protein source. The second and equally important punch comes from their abundance of omega-3 fatty acids. These healthy fats are powerful anti-inflammatory agents. Inflammation is a major enemy of collagen, as it creates a hostile environment that accelerates its breakdown. By consuming omega-3s, you're not only providing your body with the materials to build new collagen, but you're also protecting the collagen you already have from damage. Our third essential food category is citrus fruits and berries. While collagen itself is a protein, it cannot be produced without a critical coactor, vitamin C. Think of vitamin C as the catalyst that fires up your body's collagen synthesis process. Without it, the entire assembly line comes to a halt. Luckily, Mother Nature has packed this vitamin into some of the most delicious foods. Oranges, grapefruits, lemons, strawberries, and blueberries are all fantastic sources. The added benefit is that these foods are also rich in antioxidants, which further protect your skin and joints by neutralizing free radicals, the very wrecking balls we talked about in the last part. The fourth food to add to your daily diet is dark leafy greens such as spinach, kale, and broccoli. You've always been told to eat your greens, but here's a collagen-specific reason why. These vibrant green vegetables are rich in chlorophyll, the plant pigment that gives them their color. Research suggests that chlorophyll may play a role in increasing the production of procollagen, which is the precursor to collagen. In other words, chlorophyll might be telling your body's cells to get ready to start making more collagen. They are also packed with vitamins and antioxidants that fight inflammation and protect your existing collagen supply. And the final item on our list is garlic. This humble, flavorful ingredient is a secret weapon for your anti-aging arsenal. Garlic contains specific sulfur compounds like taurine and lipoic acid, which are absolutely essential for rebuilding and protecting collagen. These compounds are what help maintain the intricate cross-linking of collagen fibers, ensuring they remain strong and flexible. While you don't need to eat a whole head of garlic every day, adding a few fresh cloves to your cooking can have a powerful protective effect on your collagen. If you're finding this information valuable and want to take control of your health with more expert-backed insights, consider joining our community. By subscribing to this channel and hitting the bell icon, you'll be among the first to receive practical, actionable advice designed to help you live a more vibrant, comfortable, and independent life. By understanding these vital roles these 5 foods play, you're no longer just guessing about what's good for you. You're making informed, powerful choices that build a stronger, more resilient, and more youthful body from the inside out. Let's now explore some real-life stories to see how these simple dietary shifts have created profound transformations. The true power of these collagen-boosting foods isn't just in the science. It's vividly illustrated in the lives of real people who embrace these simple changes and witness profound transformations. I've had the privilege of walking alongside countless individuals who were once resigned to a life of joint pain, sagging skin, and low energy, only to rediscover their strength and radiance by simply rethinking their diet. These are stories of reclaiming not just a youthful appearance, but a deep sense of freedom, confidence, and energy that poor health had taken away.
Let me introduce you to Mrs. Helen, 68. Helen was a vibrant woman, but as she entered her late 60s, she started to feel a sense of unease about her appearance. She felt her skin was becoming thin and crepey, especially on her arms and neck, and she was always tired. She told me she felt invisible, like she was slowly fading away. We talked about how her diet, which was convenient and lacked key nutrients, was likely the culprit behind both her skin issues and her low energy. I encouraged her to try a few simple swaps. She began by having a cup of warm bone broth every morning and adding a handful of mixed berries, strawberries, and blueberries to her oatmeal or yogurt. Initially, she was skeptical, but committed to the change. After just 4 months, she came back to see me with a smile that lit up the room. She was wearing a sleeveless dress for the first time in years. "I can't believe the difference," she shared, her eyes welling up. "My skin feels firmer. It has a healthy color again, not that thin, grayish look it had before. And the energy. I'm back to my weekly card games with my friends. I just feel like myself again, not an older, tired version of myself." Helen's story is a beautiful testament to how nourishing your body with the right building blocks can restore not only your appearance, but also your zest for life. Next, consider the case of Mr. Frank, 72. Frank was a retired man who had found his passion in gardening. He spent hours tending to his beautiful vegetable patch. But for the past couple of years, his knees and fingers had become so stiff and painful that even holding a trowel was a struggle. He was convinced he would have to give up his beloved hobby forever. We discussed how inflammation and the breakdown of cartilage were likely the causes. I challenged him to make 2 small, consistent changes: replacing his daily breakfast sausages with a baked salmon fillet 3 times a week, and making sure he had a large salad of dark leafy greens with every dinner. The omega-3s from the salmon would fight inflammation, and the chlorophyll and antioxidants in the greens would protect his existing collagen. A few months later, I received a photo from him. He was beaming, standing proudly next to a huge pumpkin he had grown. The caption read, "Thanks to you, I'm back in the garden. My knees still ache a little after a long day, but it's nothing like before. I can bend down, I can kneel, I can enjoy my passion again." Frank's experience vividly illustrates that what we eat can directly impact the mobility and comfort of our joints, giving us back the freedom to enjoy our favorite activities. Finally, there's the story of Mrs. Diane, 64, who felt her confidence slowly eroding. Diane considered herself healthy, but she was plagued by 2 very specific issues. Her hair was thinning dramatically, and her nails were so brittle they would break constantly. She had tried every shampoo and nail hardener on the market with no success. Her focus had always been on external solutions. We discovered her diet, while seemingly balanced, was missing key collagen coactors. We worked together to adjust her intake, making sure she had a daily source of vitamin C from fresh berries and citrus fruits, and encouraged her to add a small amount of fresh garlic to her cooking every day for its collagen-protective sulfur compounds. The results, while not immediate, were undeniable. After about 6 months, her brittle nails were gone, replaced with strong, healthy ones. More importantly, her hair had started to look fuller and healthier. "It's such a simple thing, but it made me feel so much better about myself," she shared. "I was trying to fix the problem from the outside, but it turns out the solution was in the food all along." Diane's story reminds us that even subtle signs of aging can be addressed from the inside out, leading to a profound boost in self-confidence. These stories aren't just anecdotes. They are powerful testaments to the direct, often profound impact of your dietary choices on not only how you look, but how you live. They show that you have the ability to reclaim your vitality and energy, and that simple, intentional changes can lead to a life of renewed comfort, strength, and joy. The stories of Helen, Frank, and Diane powerfully illustrate that you do not have to accept the decline of your vitality as an inevitable part of aging. You have the power to take control of your well-being, and by doing so, reclaim the joy of movement, the confidence in your appearance, and the energy that comes with it. It's all about making mindful, informed choices that truly support your body from the inside out. Let's quickly recap the key takeaways from today's discussion. We've established that while collagen decline is natural, it's often accelerated by common mistakes like a high-sugar diet, excessive sun exposure, and relying on processed, nutrient-poor foods. But more importantly, we've armed you with knowledge about 5 fantastic foods that can serve as your personal anti-aging arsenal. We learned that bone broth and fatty fish provide the essential building blocks for collagen, while citrus fruits and berries act as the crucial catalyst. We also discovered that dark leafy greens and garlic are powerful protectors, fighting inflammation and strengthening the collagen you already have. My final and most important piece of advice is to listen to your body. Start by making one simple swap. Maybe it's trading your morning cereal for a yogurt with fresh berries, or choosing a delicious salmon fillet for dinner instead of a processed meal. Pay attention to how you feel after you eat. These small, intentional changes made consistently will lead to a profound transformation in your joint comfort, skin health, and overall well-being. Remember, every meal is an opportunity to nourish yourself and build a stronger, more resilient body. By choosing foods that support your body's natural processes, you are actively investing in a future where you can enjoy every moment without worry, live with greater energy, and embrace your golden years with comfort and confidence. If this video has brought new clarity to your dietary choices and empowered you to take better care of your body, please take a moment to like this video right now. Your support helps ensure this vital information reaches more individuals who deserve to feel their best. Don't hesitate to share it with friends, family, or anyone you care about who might benefit from these insights. For more expert insights and actionable health strategies designed to enhance your senior years, consider joining our community by subscribing to this channel and enabling notifications. I'm committed to bringing you the best science-backed guidance to help you make your golden years truly shine.